Welcome to the world united.
Welcome to the world united.
Fantastic. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Mr. Joshua Maponga, our esteemed speaker from Zimbabwe. Thank you. Today, we have heard from so many different countries in Africa, and it is such a great pleasure to be able to bring this fabulous indigenous wisdom together from the feminine, the masculine, the ancient to the modern, the technologies that we talk about that are mostly spiritual in nature. We think that technology has to do with modernization and industrial revolution. And actually, the core of the technology comes from the spirituality and what we bring in from the wisdom of these ancient traditions. And so I thank you once again. Please do stay with us so that we can have a short panel discussion in a few minutes. I would like to, in the meantime, present you with our appreciation from the World United to be an esteemed presenter on the World Parliament on Spirituality in this third edition, 2020 for Africa. So I'm so pleased that you were able to make it and to share your wonderful wisdom with us today. So thank you again. That was really, really fantastic. Moving on, I would like to actually reintroduce Maji da Abdi, who, again, in divine timing, is able to be with us here today. She was supposed to be catching a flight and not really supposed to be here with us in with her physical live presence. But if you just bear with me, I would like to just represent her topic today and what it is to for her to be here with us. I think is a very special moment as we 1 second. So let me bring Maji on. Greetings,
Hello.
Maji. Hello, hello, welcome. Um, I'm happy to reintroduce you and read your introduction to us again, or you can take over from here if you like, whatever you feel is best in terms of your timing and availability.
Um, I didn't know I was introduced or that anything of me was shared before. I actually still have the flight, but I didn't understand the timing difference. So I have a 1 hour, to play with, and my kids are still asleep, so it's cool.
Okay.
Um, as you like, everything's fine with me.
Okay, I will reintroduce you since now we have you here, and then we can bring in the mantra that we have for you.
Maybe I
Um,
want to say a few words before the mantra so I can translate it because it's my language.
okay, no problem at all. So welcome also to Maji Da Abdi, a world citizen and Ethiopian mother living in Paris with a soul longing for unity and sharing with all. Evolved with her Sufi grandmother, Buddhist masters, and with shaman teachers in the Amazon forest before finding her home with her pranic family. She is an intuitive and artistic spirit who used art as a tool for evolution and connection with engaged cinema, as well as the energy of words through chanting and poetry. Blessed with a mystical soul and inner guidance from a natural connection with the Divine Mother and limitless sky that we all have, she is now expressing her spiritual journey in this incarnation for the liberation from limiting beliefs, for the empowerment of girls and women to create their and our dream into manifestation with the presence and gratitude of each breath as we are interconnected here today. So welcome again, Maji, as I prepare your video to play.
I thank you very much. I don't need to speak anymore because it says it all, really. The gratitude, for me, the word gratitude embodies everything about spirituality. The gratitude of each breath that comes in and out, and it connects with the Divine Mother that was shared about earlier. You know, the idea that it comes in and we give out, the Divine Mother feeding us in all moment. Much grace all the time. There's nothing new I can say. There's so much shared already, though the heart always shares. Heart sharing is what connects us beyond the words, I feel. I would like to start with the mantra and translate what it means. I never thought of myself as somebody who could sing or would ever sing, but I follow life forces, and this chant came in my spirit and wouldn't stop. And so I went to a friend of mine who had a studio, and I said, look, can you find a female voice to sing this? Because my spirit, my higher being, the Divine Mother, however you call it, the love force, asks to manifest this, and I can't sing. And my friend said, well, I have a few minutes free. Why don't just chant it, and I see if I can put some music on it. And I chanted a little bit. He put the music, goes, oh, yeah, we would, you know what, the studio is free. Just go in and we'll record it right now. And I said, no, I can't. You don't understand. I don't sing. I pray. I pray and sing to myself. I don't know how to sing with music. And he goes, well, try it, you know. And I said, okay. And I went in there and I went to that space that we all have, that inner sky, and prayed and the chant came out. And he said, oh, it's fine. We'll just keep this. It's all right. And that's what I share. The translation means light of the heart for all, so be it now. It's in Amharic, which is the official language of Ethiopia. It's an ancient language that's filled. The ancient language, you know, like Sanskrit, is so wonderful to use in chants and mantra because they're filled with so much energy. With each time that word has been said, each time we say the word heart, each time we say the word awakening. In this language, awakening and light is the same word, Birhan, and the sound, the vibration of the sound. And I wish to share, since we're speaking in English, I wish to share a bit of my country's official language with this mantra, and that we can all enjoy it in our own way. I will go close my eyes and go in my heart space for it. So, light of the all for all, so be it now.
Thank you. We can unmute you.
Okay. Thank you. And like Joshua, I honor the strength of music to take us to a space beyond where we can just do with the mind. And that was the beginning of another opening, like the veils of Shahrazad we always have. We're here to expand and evolve. And the chanting world came in my spirit about 6 years ago with this chant. And I believe we all have inner chants that are sometimes expressed through music, dance, or our smile, like Sopana. When you smile, it's just sort of each time you greet us and you, Sapna, sorry, I said your name wrong. I feel it in my heart, and I just wish to say a word of gratitude for just the fact that all of us and everyone is meeting in this way, and that's brings me to the poem I wish to share, and which embodies my favorite word, which is andalai, and it's an Amharic word. I won't tell you what it means because it'll say it in the poem, which also says everything that's dear to my heart and I wish to share with you. And there's an African instrument accompanying the poem. It's subtitled in English, so I hope that's okay for everyone. So enjoy. Is it okay to put it now? Okay, great.
Je souhaite vous apprendre.
Yes, 1 second.
Est une combinaison de deux mots qui est and, qui est un, et lai, qui est o. Et la combinaison de ces deux mots veut dire ensemble. Andelai. Andelai, Andelai, Andelai.
I don't have the image of translation.
I have a dream, we are the dream. Je fais un rêve, nous sommes ce rêve. Je suis debout pour faire ma part. Je suis debout pour porter la voix du sang en paix. Je suis debout pour libérer le silence. Debout pour un appel profond à voir la réalisation qu'un jour, plus aucune fille du monde ne soit exclue de l'école une semaine par mois. Plus aucune femme ne soit exclue de ses droits et plus aucun être ne soit opprimé d'aucune manière que soit. Andelai, Andelai, Andelai. Ensemble, ensemble, ensemble. I have a dream. We are the dream. Je fais un rêve, nous sommes ce rêve. Que, ensemble, nous catalysons les consciences, éveillons un monde nouveau monde pour nos enfants, où le seul sang qui coule est le sang de la nature féconde des femmes. Sang en paix de l'humanité, perpétuellement renouvelé. Sang sacré porteur de vie, pleinement respecté. Par la puissance de la terre qui nous unit, il est grand temps d'honorer ce sang, le même rouge dans toutes nos veines, qui danse. Ce sang qui nous relie et nous unit, femmes, hommes, en harmonie. Andelai, Andelai, Andelai. Ensemble, ensemble, ensemble. Andelai, Andelai, Andelai. Ensemble, ensemble, ensemble.
Thank you.
So I think I've said it all in the poem. And I really, really believe that, and I think that when people gather, divinity wakes up larger. I believe everything is sacred. But when we get together, it's a reminder, because we're in our human incarnation, to remember and forget. And I love the expression of Rumi that says we're all walking each other home. But I will end with one from Rabia al-Adawiya, because a lot of people know the Sufi masters and the male masters, but there have been amazing feminine women masters in all traditions. And the global game has made it that we don't hear them as much. And Rabia Ladouia has a quote that I like very much. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but it's the essence of the message. It says that Rabia Ladouia used to run on the street with fire on one hand and ice on the other, because she wanted with the ice to blow off hell's fires, and with the fire burn heaven, so that people do things for the love of God only. And for me, that was so powerful, and a message that reminds what the whole spirituality messages and everything are about. And people started using heaven and hell like points and money trading. But I don't believe any religion meant it that way. And I love these expressions that help us, and all the sharing help us remember that at the end of the day, we're all about Andalai, one up in union to elevate. And that's the name of the association I've started. That will be launched soon online, because we need more education for girls. I believe that's completely part of any spiritual path. I would have a hard time trusting any spiritual that excludes one part of humanity. And though people feel they're doing it in the name of spirituality, I don't believe that any spirituality that's not inclusive of all can be sacred at all. So here's the reminder that we all can do this, regardless of what we didn't in the past. It's just to expand our belief system to include all, like the summit is doing. So thank you very much. I send my love.